was super dope. Like I'm still reminiscing on New York. Like that shit was cool, man. Anybody who didn't go to New York, you fucking better go next year, bro.
Absolutely. Like, no, it really was really cool. And I mean, we had some like fun experiences even outside of the gala. Like it was really cool. I was really glad that we got to stay together and that we had the Airbnb. And even though it wasn't what I was expecting, especially where it was actually really cool. Like we were technically still in Manhattan, but we were a block from Spanish Harlem.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Like the street we were on was safe, but 2 streets over, it was a little bit dicey. And we drunkenly went on a walk at fucking 3 a.m. and did we have a time?
Yeah, it was absolutely lit. I've never been so. I got really, really drunk. I'm not a drinker. I smoked the herb. I smoked tobacco. I smoked the ganja. It's cool. But I went out to New York. I don't know the laws out there. I'm pretty sure it's still illegal out there. So I wasn't able to get my green on. So instead, we just went to a club after we... Well, fuck it. We didn't even have to go to a club. We got fucking faded at the goddamn Korean barbecue spot. And then we went to the club.
We did.
Yeah. And so we went to the club afterwards and continued to drink. I got more drunk than I ever have gotten in my fucking life. It was awesome. And then we Ubered back to our spot and we decided, oh, we're fucking kind of hungry. Let's go to the White Castle that's 10 blocks down. Let's go ahead and just walk it.
And these are New York blocks. These are big blocks. Like, this is not like, you know, your fucking suburban neighborhood blocks. These are blocks.
Facts. Like big downtown city blocks. And so we were walking, bro, and I was faded, and I was like, man, I hope we don't get mugged. I hope we don't get robbed. And we walked up to the White Castle. We got there. It looked like it was closed from where we were at, but they actually just had the dining room area.
We walked all the way to across the street from the White Castle that was forever away. And it looked dark, and we were like, fuck, it's closed, and we left, and it's open 24 hours. It just fucking looked dark.
Yep, it was ridiculous. So what we did instead is we decided to go to the local Dunkin' Donuts across the way.
Fuck it, why not?
We went into Dunkin' Donuts. We ordered like a 5-man meal. The dude behind the counter wasn't having it. There were definitely some dudes that were inside that were like tripping on acid or something, that were like screaming crazy things, and I thought I was going to die. I thought everyone was going to die. But luckily, we got our donuts, we got our half-cold food, and we dipped on out of there. And our fucking, our stack of 10 drinks.
It was absolutely wild. It was absolutely wild. Crazy. So my buddy AJ Allen, who he's in the group, he stayed with us and went with us there. And he was also extremely tore up. And the thing about it, like, I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'4" and large. Eddie is also a big fella. Eddie, how tall are you?
6'2" on a good day.
6'2", and Alan is my size, but built like
this motherfucker. First of all, hold on. I expected your boys to be like me. You know what I'm saying? Like just normal, everyday motherfuckers. This dude eats, drinks, breathes, shits motherfucking protein powder. Gotta be, because this motherfucker is yoked like a motherfucker that just got out of prison.
Yeah, with like 1% body fat, like absolutely giant. And fucking cut. So it's like we should be safe, but we're all wrecked. And he was the most wrecked. We go into Dunkin' Donuts and he just opens up the fucking cooler and is like, he goes, we need drinks, and grabs his shirt to make a basket and just starts pouring things into his body, and then takes that and drops it on the counter. And the guy behind the counter is like, oh, what the fuck? And then he's like, how about a dozen donuts? And the guy's like, what donuts? And I was like, you just pick them. I'm just trying to get out of here. There's like homeless people sleeping. Yeah. There's someone screaming at themselves. Like it was not a friendly environment for us to be in. Like it was not. And he's just completely oblivious to the world. So I'm like, you just pick them. And the guy's like, okay. And then AJ does what AJ does on the weekends, which is eat. Like he fucking... The guy barely eats during the week. It's all, you know, supplements and protein and like super bland food. And then on the weekend he just goes crazy. And I've been out with him many times where it's like, I don't know how you're gonna eat all this food, and then he does. Like it's nothing for him to like I went with him to a taco place the one time, like a legit taco place, and it's cheap food. And it was like a fucking $140 bill. It was the two of us. Like I had like a burrito, and he had $120 worth of other shit.
Fuck yeah!
Amazing.
No, absolutely.
That's what he does. So he starts ordering sandwiches at 4 a.m, and the guy's just like, I'm not making that. I'm not making that. He's like, you got to make me something. So we made him like 2 sandwiches, and we're like, that's all I'm making. And then the guy, I told the guy to choose the donuts. So he makes the donuts, and he puts the donuts on the counter. again, we're in this really hostile environment. AJ, the first like real thing that he says is he opens up the box of donuts, looks at us. The guy is 2 feet away from him, looks at us and goes, "This guy fucking sucks at picking donuts." Dude,
as soon as
pay the guy, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yo, as soon as he said that, dog, I was like, all right, dog, if we're fighting somebody in here, I guess I gotta sober the fuck up now. Like, I gotta go. And so as soon as he said that, I was like, all right, we're either dipping right now or we're jumping the fucking shit and we're making the sandwiches ourselves. But nah, man.
Didn't he get into a fucking drunken pull-up competition on scaffolding on the side of a building with some guy who just got out of jail?
No.
Tell me about that.
Actually, you need to tell this story.
No, absolutely. We were drunk because that was after the gala. He was drunk. I wasn't drunk. I didn't drink at the gala because I was fucking busy. But Alan was faded, bro. So we decided that we wanted to go get that because we had a bunch of people at our Airbnb. We were just kicking it, being good hosts. So we were like, fuck it. Why don't we go get some hangovers? Everybody wants to eat some. So we walked over to the spot. Me and Alan, I wasn't worried because, Alan's the big dude. No one's going to fuck with him. They might fuck with me, but I'm going to pull my chain out. So if anybody wants to fuck with me, they can fuck with him. And so we're walking over to the White Castle. We get there. Lights are off in the dining room again, but we're like, let's go take a closer look. Walk in. Perfect. Beautiful. Open. Pretty fucking busy. So we go in there. We're waiting in line. We get like 2 suitcases of hamburgers. We get some calamari fries. We get some regular fries. And I think that was it. So our order ended up taking like goddamn 20-30 minutes to make. While we're in there, there's some local bloods just having a conversation, doing what bloods do. And, we're kind of overhearing the conversation, giggling a couple times when we hear some funny shit. And one of the dudes is trying to make his exit out of the White Castle at 4 a.m. because who isn't? And so he ends up just pushing this older guy off on us. And this guy, he was telling us, I just got out the pen, bro. Like, what I'm saying? I did a sentence. I'm just chilling, bro. Just trying to get my life straight, blah, blah, blah. We start chopping it up. Alan's a big motherfucker. I'm really glad this dude didn't challenge me to a push-up or a pull-up contest because I motherfucking can barely do a half a pull-up. I'd get on the bar. I'm like, that's cool. I'm good. That's a workout. I lifted myself off the ground.
I'm pulled up.
Yeah, just a little pull. That's all you need. But so he invites Alan out for a friendly competition. He's like, hey, just wait in here. Keep the food if you get it. I'll be back in a second. I'm like, all right, dude. I hope you don't fucking die because I'm just taking this shit and leaving. And so I think your mic might be off, dog. Can you talk to me real quick? I can't hear you. What?
How's that?
There you go. I can hear you again.
Right.
So he gets challenged to the pull-ups. He goes outside. He does the pull-ups. He comes back in. Obviously, this motherfucker that just got out of jail just whooped his ass like it was nothing. They come back in. We're just chilling, bro. And our food finally gets called up. So I go up and get it. Got a couple suitcases. He gets the bag of fries. We're dipping. We got some liters of drink coming with us, and he follows us outside. Now at this point in my head, I think we're either gonna get robbed for A, our White Castle, we're gonna get robbed for B, our wallets, or we're just gonna get straight up killed in New York and everything's gonna go to waste.
Or.
Okay. So we walk out. Dude's hounding us. Oh, bro, I got a couple bucks. And mind you, Alan paid. When he paid, he whipped out this motherfucking goddamn fat ass stack of cash, dog. So in my head, this motherfucker, this blood is walking out behind us. Hey, bro, can I get some change? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of in a hard place right now. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh no. Dog, like he's a white boy, and I don't know how well versed he is in the world of being, like around people that might want to just take your money. And so in my head, I was like, please don't fucking pull out that fat wad of cash. Please, please, please don't do that. Yeah. And so we're walking away, and AJ's actually pretty slick. He's talking shit. He's like, oh, bro, I got bills to pay myself, da-da-da-da. We're walking. He's got these Air Maxes on, dog. His Air Maxes had a hole in the bubbles. He's walking away. This motherfucker says, dog, I got to get new shoes, bro. I got holes in my bubbles, dog. I can't even afford shoes, dog. We walk out with like $80 worth of fucking White Castle, bro.
Got holes in my bubbles, dog.
Bro, that was honestly that's the quote for the weekend, bro. I got holes in my bubbles.
I got holes in my bubbles, dog. I don't know. I think "Oh God, I'm in" is my favorite quote from the weekend.
That's a good one, but just for that whole situation, man, I got holes in my bubbles.
That's amazing. He is. I mean, I gotta say, you know, he's definitely like he's definitely my best friend, and he is one of the funniest people to hang out with, and not always on purpose.
Yeah, no,
like,
he's
that's
just a funny
that's
dude.
just him, like doing the pull-ups and shit. Like we were leaving for the gala, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm running late. I got stuck at the store and all this shit." And I'm like, "All right, cool, dude. Just get back, hop in an Uber, meet us there." We're waiting for our Uber with all of the stuff that we needed help carrying. Like we absolutely could have used an extra pair of hands. We're out front waiting for our hookah, and we look over, and on the scaffolding, 2 buildings down, is my buddy doing pull-ups.
Just doing pull-ups with his fucking beats on, bro. Just chilling.
With his beats, and like I get his attention finally. He's like, "Oh, what's up?" I'm like, "What the fuck? I gotta work out, man. I gotta work out. We ate so much." I'm like, all right, I'll catch you at the gala.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. He's a fucking character, bro. I'm really, really glad that he came, cause he turned it up, bro. He fucking had some fun. He was fun to talk shit with, man. Like I didn't even know the guy, and we were just bullshitting immediately.
Oh, he's yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a really, really funny guy. I met him from we had a transaction that we did together. I do mortgages and he does real estate.
Important to specify that.
And that's what's that?
I said important to specify that in this day and age.
Yeah. So it was it was cool. Like I mean, when we first went to hang out. When we first hung out, I went with him and my girlfriend and his girlfriend at the time. We actually went to a hookah lounge to hang out. And it was like a business thing the first time we hung out. And then the next time I hung out with him, he invited me to stop by his house. It was actually his girlfriend's house, but he invited me to stop by. They were hanging out, and let bring a hookah over and all that kind of stuff. So I did. I go over, but when I first get there, it was right. I just got off of work, so I'm wearing a suit, like I'm completely suited up. And he's like, "Just come to the back gate." So I go to the back gate. They have like a big like privacy fence. I go to the back gate. He opens the gate. There is like an inflatable 3-foot pool in the backyard, and I'm in a suit carrying a box that has my hookah in it and my actual briefcase because we were going to talk about business. I thought this was a business meeting. He opens the door. He's wearing just like a pair of tighty whities.
Hell yeah!
That's all, because that's how he swims.
Thanks.
And I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" I was like, "I feel a little overdressed." He's like, "Don't worry about it, bro. You can swim with us." And he goes, like a little kid. He goes, "Watch this." He says, "Watch this." Turns around, goes into a full sprint, does a fucking handspring front flip into the pool. And then like pops back up and looks at me for my reaction. And I'm like, "Good job, great. Like, what the fuck is happening?"
That's fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then from that point on, we were just best friends.
Oh yeah,
That's so funny.